What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Cup Series here on NBCSN. We are at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the second time this season. For the first time ever that we've had two races at Las Vegas in a season. But yeah, we're back at Las Vegas and ready for some more crazy action at this brand new configuration of the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And oh boy, this is going to be interesting. We got a new pole sitter for once. It's the 86 of Chris Mack on pole. He's sat on pole a few times this season, but here's another one. It's been quite a while since he's been on pole here, so this is going to be quite interesting, to say the least. Look at the 16 of Greg Biffle, the 20 of Tony Stewart, and the 42 of Jamie McMurray, then the 48 of Jimmy Johnson rounding out the top 5, with the 99 of Carl Limper starting at his outside. So yeah, lots of big names up front, a lot of the more dominant drivers for the past couple of seasons starting up front here. Things are about to kick off. There we go, green flag in the air. Oh, Chris Mack spinning the tires just a little bit there. Lots of wheel spin on the start. That allowed Biffle to pull out ahead of that 86 car. He is loose. You head through turns 1 and 2. That car sliding and slipping all over the place, but he's able to hang on to it. Complaining over the radio already, the car is just very loose. So loose that he just can't hang on to it. There's no practice here in the MG Cup Series, just qualifying and racing, so looks like that crew took a big swing with this setup, and it was a hit or miss. And unfortunately it was a miss, but Chris Mack's still gonna try to be aggressive here. They're 3 wide for the lead, and he gets loose. Round he goes in front of the pack. Oh no, back down in front of traffic. Collects Jamie McMurray, the car up in the air. A hard hit and a huge crash here from Las Vegas. Cars are upside down and everything. And a huge wreck on the front straightaway wipes out about 75% or more of the field. And the caution is out. Tony Stewart is your leader. And a huge wreck. Already 3 laps in, and man, the field is done for. That's almost everybody. What just happened? A huge wreck. And I'm not sure what just... red flag is out. I'm so confused. What just happened? Heading through 3 and 4. Biffle and Stewart are sideways, or side by side. Chris Mack up on the high side, way up out of the groove. Just trying to stay in it a little bit here. And the car gets sideways, and man, around he goes. Collects Biffle, put Biffle in the wall there. Backs it into the outside wall, comes around, slaps it again with the rear end of the car. And that sent the rear of the car up into the air and sent him back down the track, and bang! Nowhere for Jamie McMurray to go. That car launches through the sky, came down on top of the roof. Just kind of grazed the roof of Carl Edwards' car, but that killed that car there of Edwards. Bounces off the wall again, goes back into the air. He's just kind of floating around, and then, man, cars all over the place here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I've never seen a wreck this monumental. I swear, we keep getting bigger and bigger wrecks every couple of weeks, it seems. The first race at the Aaron's 499 earlier this year had possibly the biggest wreck in MG Cup Series history. I think we might have surpassed that with this one, so we take another look at it. I do not know what to say. I mean, I'm speechless. What in the world? We got so many different angles to look at here, but that just ruined this entire race before it really even got started. As the track got blocked there, and they kept piling in. Terry Labonte's on his roof. Another car got up on his side, and I mean, just wild scenes here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Let's take another look at it. Oh man, we're gonna need to slow that one down. There's the top 10 going across the line, and then everybody else just comes in. Just chaos here. Cars are absolutely destroyed. I'm not even sure how it all got kicked off, but obviously it's not the way Chris Mack wanted to end his day. It's not the way a lot of people wanted to end their days. But man, it's just a tough break for everybody here. And then, oh man, that's a really hard hit. That car almost got up into the catch fence. And then a couple cars get clipped right up into the outside wall. Matt Kenseth is one of them. Bobby Labonte had a little bit of front end damage, but almost got away from it. Then got clipped again late, and he's gonna get hit a couple more times here. Some more drivers keep piling into it. I mean, these guys in the back, nowhere to go. Can't slow down in time. Let's go on board here with that 86 car. I don't even know what to say. A lot of angry drivers leaving that infield care center, but we got one that's just been released right now. Chris Mack exiting the infield care center right now. We're gonna get it's the first time ever, we're gonna get a quick interview with him here. Chris, that was first off, glad you're okay. That was a huge wreck there. What really happened to kick that off? Yeah, I was just up out of the groove there. Figured that the 20 and the 16 would clear me down on the bottom, because they were down in the groove in the shortest way around the track. I was just I let off mid-corner to try to let them by. I didn't want to let off too much and lose a lot of momentum there, get freight trained, but I let off just enough, so I thought that they would be able to clear me and I'd slide in behind them, but being right up next to the wall, of course, I lost talent, and took out a lot of good cars. Man, I really hate to go out this way. I really hate to ruin so many other people's days like this, but it's just one of them things, man. Can't afford to lose any momentum with this package, and sometimes things like this just happen. I mean, I really hate it. Because as you see, as I said, I just lost talent. I mean, simple as that. Not trying to point fingers at anybody, or I'm taking 100% blame. Just lost talent. Wasn't thinking clearly, and I was just thinking more about not losing too much ground. Should have been thinking about keeping my race car straight. So it's just a rookie mistake. I can't be making a lot more of those, because I'm not a rookie anymore, and just feel stupid. And you just hear the raw emotion there from Chris Mack, as you heard, he said he feels stupid, and I mean, I thought he was just being aggressive and trying to take it 3 wide, but as we heard him say, he backed off the gas. But my thing is, Stewart and Biffle are going through the corner side by side. Let's bring it back here. They're going through the turn side by side. So they're both gonna have to check up for each other there. They're gonna both have to slow down because Biffle is almost up out of the groove, so he's gonna have to check up. And then Stewart, the air from Biffle being to his outside is obviously gonna upset that 20 car. And they both had to check up there. The 86, yeah, he backed out of it, but the 20 and the 16 backed. They lost a whole lot more momentum than an 86 car did. And then as you see, he starts getting loose right up there at the top. And at this point, he's just along for the ride here. And it comes down the racetrack, and I'm pretty sure he's expecting them to be clear by then. So he stays in the gas, hoping he'll spin it back down to the bottom. But once he realizes he won't, he's kind of just along for the ride there as he clips Biffle. And poor Greg Biffle had nothing to do with the start of that. It was just innocent bystander. I mean, poor everybody in this field, innocent bystanders, and poor Chris Mack, because I already know he's gonna receive a lot of hate from that. There's not gonna be much forgiveness here for that for the young man, and just gotta feel for him. It's just a young driver. He makes a lot of mistakes, but he's learning from them. I mean, he's got a lot less DNFs this season than he's had in the past couple of seasons. So he's obviously growing as a driver, but just made a mistake here today, and it was a big one because it took out a lot of good race cars, and we are under a red flag still for a lengthy cleanup. But before we take a break, I'm just gonna mute, and we're gonna take a few looks at onboards here. welcome back to the OG Cup Series. Green flag is now back out after a lengthy red flag. A big time cleanup there. After a big time crash, took out a lot of the cars in this race. See, there are quite a bit of cars still out on track. Track that have damage here. Only about 10 or so cars that do not have damage. And absolutely colossal wreck. We did get an interview with Chris Mack, and we heard the pain and just emotion in his voice. And he knew he messed up. And messed up big time. Got loose on the outside. Everybody gets loose, but man, when he got loose, it was big. He wiped out pretty much everybody in his field, including himself. And you heard the shame in his voice, the way you could tell he was not happy about tearing up so many good race cars at all. And just can't help but feel for the kid. He's still trying to learn. The package and track that keeps changing like this, it's kind of hard to learn because we had the old version of Las Vegas, then we had a new version or a new package, and then had a new reconfiguration, and then another small change to the package here. It's just really unfortunate for Chris Mack. He's trying to learn as we go, and his track keeps changing here, so can't really learn it. But man, he was fast. I mean, he started on pole, qualified on the pole. We knew he had a fast car. Just a really unfortunate way for him to end his day, and not just him. A lot of people had their days ended by that. So just really, as I said, really unfortunate. But we're gonna keep it rolling here. Tony Stewart out in front here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And I get a few good flybys here. Come across the start finish line. Look at that. Still quite a bit of cars out on track right now. Even the ones that are damaged, they're still somewhat up to speed. And this speed is beautiful, man. That's all I can say. It's beautiful. Stewart though getting held up by lap traffic. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. What can Johnson do about this? Stewart trying to go back to back from Las Vegas after winning last week at Talladega. Here comes Elliot Sadler. What's Sadler gonna do? Not much. Backs off of his bumper. Lost quite a bit of momentum there. And here comes Jeff Gordon. Gordon's still looking for his first win of the season after winning, what, 6 races last season? Won just as much as Jimmy did. Here comes Jeff Gordon down to the inside underneath Elliot Sadler as they both headed into turn 1. Remember, this track a little bit different from a lot of the tracks in the schedule. You actually have to lift here. That's why these drivers are still trying to figure out this package. Even the series still trying to figure out what kind of package to use here, because they're still lifting off the gas, but at the same time it's kind of like a I don't know really what to call it. A little bit of 3 wide action there. They make it out of that alive. We're gonna have to take a quick break, and we might as well make this a highlight style video. So let's go ahead and click off some laps. Caution is out. Now let's see what it's for. Crash off of turn 4, collecting one of the leaders, Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy fell all the way back to P7, just trying to work his way back up. Accidentally dumps his teammate who was a lap down, and then gets clipped. And he collected it as well. So he's gonna slide to a stop and get it rolling again here on the front straightaway. And comes across the line to take the caution. Getting ready to restart here from Las Vegas. Oh boy, something tells me this won't end well, but at the same time, I don't think there's much to worry about because there are not many fast cars on the track. Anyways, so I don't know, either or. Here we go. Getting ready to get things underway here in Las Vegas. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again. Quite a few cars back here just kind of getting held up, but it's not as much of a speed difference because there are a lot of damaged race cars in this race. But Tony Raines in the 61, I believe that's Raines. No, that's Jeff Fuller this week. Has some serious damage to his car. He's way off the pace. 3 wide heading into turn 1. Mayfield was able to get through Jimmy Johnson though back on the pit road, so whatever issues they're having seems like, or they were having, seems like it's not fixed yet. Tony Stewart though driving away from the field. He's got pretty much no competition. All of his competitors pretty much got taken out. So now it's really a race for second as Elliot, Sadler, and Kevin Harvick are going for it here. Harvick still looking for his first career win here in the MG Cup Series. Jeff Gordon back there in the 24 looking for his first win this season, but they have no speed compared to that 20 car as he drives away from the field. So let's go ahead and click off some laps. Caution is out once again. Let's see what it's for this time. I apologize for that. Once again, still a lot of dust in my. This is being recorded right after Talladega, so if you were there for that, you would know there's dust in my room. I feel like, I don't know, it might not be dust, it might just be allergies, but it feels dusty in here because of the way it's messing with sinuses. And yeah, let's see what brought out the caution. Robbie Gordon in the 7 car. What's up with poor Robbie getting just run over at this track? That's a lap down car. Happened with him and McMurray earlier this year, and now it's Bill Elliott running into the back of him, and he gets hit by Ken Schrader. That's going to take both of them out of the race. Oh, and Schrader gets hit hard by the 77 of Travis Kvapil. So that's also going to take Kvapil out of the race. Tony Stewart's going to lead the funny lap under caution. We're going to just go ahead and get this thing back underway. Less than 10 laps to go. And here we go. This is going to be a stack 'em up type restart. already tell. But there's not really many cars left to stack up anyway. Look at Jeremy Mayfield, though. How about Mayfield behind Stewart, looking for another win this season, or for his first win since 2003. Has he won this season? No, he had a pole. Looking for his first win, though. Mayfield in the 19. Looks to be a slight bit faster than Stewart's car. But on corner exits, that's where Stewart just an absolute rocket. Smoke pulls away from that 19 car as Mayfield tries his best to stay right there with him, trying to stay in the draft and do everything he can to keep the gap where it is right now. But it's just not working out for him. Alright, well, we know how this is going to end. Stewart's just driving away. So we go white flag in the air one more time around for Tony Stewart. Jeremy Mayfield is right there, but just couldn't quite get there. Hoping for something to happen to that 20 car. Tony Stewart is taking it easy at this point, not making sure he does not make any mistakes. Heading down the backstretch for the final time through 3 and 4. Tony Stewart comes off of turn 4, and he's gonna win once again this season. This time from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. How about Stewart getting it done 2 weeks in a row? Yeah, that's gonna do it. It's kind of a shame that this race got ruined 3 laps into it. It's gonna upset the people that don't like seeing races on the schedule twice, or tracks on the schedule twice. So it's just a really unfortunate way for this race to go. But man, it was good for the first lap or so. A huge crash, but Tony Stewart gets the job done and takes another win here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the point standings after that. Wait, no, points update. Because wait a minute, I need to check the schedule. I'm pretty sure it's let me check. I just need to check. I need to make sure. Okay, Pocono, yeah. There's going to be a video for the points after Pocono, but I'll just go ahead and show you now anyways, because Pocono happened. But yeah, there will be a more in-depth video of that, but after Pocono, which unfortunately there's no footage of, there's going to be the race at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and then final 6 races of the season. Lowe's. Well, I guess the final 5 races of the season, because I already said Lowe's. There's Martinsville, Atlanta, Phoenix? Yeah, Phoenix, Rockingham, and then Homestead, Miami Speedway to round up, end off the season. And yeah, man, I can't believe we're already almost through the 2005 LPG Cup Series season. Wow, time is flying, ain't it? But yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope to see you guys next time, and until then, peace.